Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the AMA Entertainment TV Network. I'm your host for this evening. I go by the Visual Goat, and today we have a very special guest in the building, Mr. Craig Young. How you doing today, sir?
How's it going? How's it going? Loving life and loving music.
That's right. That's right. So, speaking of music, let's dive into it. Go ahead and let the people know what all you do, so we can set the base, and then we'll dive into the questions.
So, to begin, I am a photographer by trade. Um, Other than that, I'm big into helping as many artists as possible with bookings. I'm a man of many hats, but my main focus is photography and really helping people.
Right. Okay. I like that. I like that. As as some of the people may know that's watching, I do photography as well myself and videography, so I can definitely appreciate, the things that you're speaking of. So let's dive into it. So let me pull up these questions that I had. Um, so do you have any special project, like any special things that you have coming up? Maybe like if you're hosting your own networking event, like do you have anything like that coming up?
Not at the moment. I do have a big event coming up. At this present moment, I cannot let everyone know what it is because it's
Okay.
very special.
That's
Um, but I'm up for whatever if anyone ever needs any help.
Okay, okay. I like to hear. I like the sound of that because hey, we, us in the camera world, we got to stick together. We got to.
That's right.
So I definitely, if I have anything coming up, I'll definitely give you a shout. Anyway, you know that. Um, so how long have you been doing photography?
Roughly about 5 years.
Okay, okay, okay. That's pretty
I
good. That's pretty.
actually I actually started at a local newspaper, the Western Star newspaper. And that's actually how I found Zeus. I saw about the Alabama Music Awards and the ninth annual awards, and talked to Zeus, and we've been friends since. And I've been working with the awards show ever since.
Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. 'Cause that was gonna be my next question. Was gonna be how did you first hear about the award show? How did you get involved and things like that? So you kind of already knocked that out. Um, so of course, can you explain to people like what is your particular role at the award show? Of course, I know because I see you all the time, but just explain to people what your role is and how you go about your day, the day of the award show.
So, really and truthfully, honestly, I have many roles. My main role is to be the photographer of the show. I've been the photographer of the red carpet. I've done photography for every scale of the award show. But other than that, I'm always running, doing stuff for people. If someone needs a mic or something like that, I'm always there to help.
Right. Right.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. A little some of everything. A little some of everything. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You're like a Swiss Army knife. You're able to do a lot of different things.
Absolutely. Like I said earlier, I'm a man of many hats.
I agree. So you said you've been involved since like the ninth annual award show.
What'd you say?
You said you've been involved in the award show since the ninth annual award show.
That's correct.
Okay, okay, and we're going on the 12th annual this year. That's good. So that's about 3 years. So in that time frame, I know you've seen, every award show isn't the same as far as how everything goes. So what would you say was your biggest challenge that you particularly had to face during the award show time?
Um, Biggest challenge?
Mhm.
Um, Trying to help find more artists that want to be on the show. Cause I mean, I'm like I said, I'm just a cameraman, but I like to find new talent. And There's a bunch of new talent out there, but there's just so many people that will listen to what you say and go look up the Alabama Music Awards and apply. I mean, put your submission in there. Whether you're a year old or if you're 30 years old, you should still put your submission in there for an award. And that's been my hardest struggle so far, is to find more up and coming artists that want to be part of the show.
So do you feel like the reason it is so hard to find more up and coming artists is, do you feel like it's more so the artist hasn't got enough notoriety for you to be able to locate them, or do you feel like it just what do you feel like that particular issue is to that would be able to bridge that gap?
Uh, it's probably the first one you said. Yeah, it's hard to get a hold of them and hard to get to them and stuff like that. Yeah, it's hard to do that.
Okay, okay, yeah, that's understandable. I figured so, but I just I mean, it's just one thing that the Alabama music artists just have to try to do to be able to because if you can't really search somebody and find them, it makes it very difficult to know who's artists and who aren't. So you got to always make yourself findable
Absolutely,
on social media, on everywhere. Google, all that type of stuff. So, um,
absolutely. I
so
think what we need to do is get a page where we can have all the Alabama artists that are from the state of Alabama have a registry or something like that. I think that would be really cool.
mm, maybe you need to start that, man. I join
I like it.
for sure. What do you feel like makes working the Alabama Music Awards different than working any other events that you've worked?
Well, the Alabama Music Awards is special for the simple reason that you can network with little guys, you can network with big guys, you can network with people you don't even know or ever heard of. But who knows? Maybe networking with that one guy, you might be a millionaire just because you met one guy that looked like a bum, but hey, he had more connections than you ever thought he could have. And that's what I think is very, very special about the Alabama Music Awards.
Okay.
And one other thing that I think is real special about the music awards is the education night that they have
Mm.
right before the awards show. Everyone that's watching this, if you think you know everything you need to know about music, you need to attend this show. I promise you.
I agree. I agree. So, um, so before you started going to this event, to the Music Award show, how has, well, I put it like this: how has working this event changed your view on the music industry and live events?
That's a tough one. So my view of music before the Alabama Music Awards were, it's just about money. It's just about fame. And well, the Alabama Music Awards taught me that music isn't just about money. Music isn't all about fame. It's also brotherhood, sisterhood. I mean, we're all family. Whether you can play the harmonica, if you can sing, if you're the sound man, it doesn't matter. We're all family. I mean, yeah, there's people out there that do it for money. That's the wrong reason. You need to do music for the love of music, not for the fame.
Mm-hmm.
That's where true musicians come from, and I learned that from Alabama Music Award.
Okay. Okay. So, what advice would you give anyone who wants to get involved behind the scenes at events like this, or even artists that want to be a part of it? What advice would you give either one?
I just say keep up doing everything you're doing. Don't do anything different. Just keep striving the way you're striving, and opportunities will arise. I promise you, opportunities will arise. So keep doing what you're doing. And I mean, if you need to talk to someone higher up, I mean, we're always looking for good help. I promise. Just like we're always looking for good musicians.
Yep. Yep. No, I agree. I agree. Okay. So, anything else that you want to tell the people or anything like that before we wrap things up?
Just that this is going to be a very, very, very special awards show coming in July. If you miss it, you're going to regret it. I promise.
Okay. I agree. I agree for sure. So I definitely appreciate you taking the time out your busy schedule today to come over here and do an episode with us. I want to say that first. I want to say that first. I definitely appreciate you coming out to do a show with us today.
Well, absolutely. I do appreciate you allowing me to be on your show. And like I said earlier, make music, make it well. Music makes memories. Memories make connections.
I agree. I agree. So everybody that's out there watching, we appreciate you guys tuning in to another episode of the AMA Entertainment TV Network with my guy Craig, and we'll see you all on the next episode. And we're out. Peace.